Hey guys, Chris here with Crypto B Vision bringing you another wicked video. Today we're going to go over the short-term BTC chart, the Bitcoin chart. We're going to go over the daily and the hourly. I'm going to show you how I get my prediction on where the price action could go, because in the end it's all just possibilities, guys, because it really depends how the market moves and it changes with every candle. There's one thing also to keep in mind is that when you are in major profits, it's not a bad idea to take some, put that into cash into your bank for your real world bills, guys. There's no shame in that. But Chris, that $1,000 could turn into another $5,000. Well, the $1,000 could also turn into 500 or 300. So if you realize your gains, that's how you can feel the real world gains from the cryptocurrency market. Because without realizing gains, it's still just a number on a computer. Also, if you haven't checked out Market Cipher yet, I recommend that you do so. The volatility on the up and down swings through the 1 minute, 5 minute, 15 minute charts have been incredible, guys. And you have a lot of opportunity to make those gains 10, 15, 20% a couple times a day. And you'll end up paying for Market Cipher within the first 2 or 3 weeks if you're trading actively. So thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate you and I appreciate your time. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and ding that bell. And don't forget to drop me a comment and check out our Telegram, guys. We are killing it. I posted this chart in the Telegram group yesterday. Thanks for watching. Let's dig in. Hey guys, so here we are. We're in the Bitcoin daily chart right now. And to me, it looks like we are going to have some downside. How much? My guess is about 38,200 is where that candle should close and find support, possibly wick down to 36,800 in the next 18 to 21 days. Now, the reason for my predictions, I'll show you guys a chart that I threw in my group yesterday. Of course, you can't see my face, but that's okay. I had said if we look up here at this candle, I had said if this closes above about 49,500 and continues to the upside, we would be in a ultra bullish, because what happens here, guys, is if you, this is a bearish setup, and if you break a bearish setup to the upside, you would have parabolic movement in a matter of speaking. So down here, I said this is about 18 days. This was yesterday. And the weird thing is where we got rejected up here at this upper trend line last time, we came down and this is where we found support. I know there's a lot of lines and stuff on this, guys, but I'm going to show you how I got it on the chart in a minute. And then once it supported off of this line and went up to test this upper trend line again, rejection, and it may even test it again at 50,000, and then we come down to about 38,200. And how I got that prediction, guys, is all of these lines intersect in one place. I took the 18 days, I took the percentages, and what I did first was I found this intersection, I drew all my lines, and then I measured this ratio percentage drop in correlation with the previous one, and we ended up with almost the exact same percentage, guys. So we'll hop back into the chart here, and here I am again. So when we're looking at this, if we're looking at the daily, guys, let's just get her spread out a little bit so we can kind of get a nice grasp. I do not use the wicks, guys. Always the candle body closes. The wicks can change the chart to a way that it misrepresents itself. So I'm all about the candle bodies. So as you can see, that would be your upper trend line. Your lower trend line is, you know, it could be something like that. That's what I would, that's how I would personally start. Another thing to think about, guys, we have Market Cipher. We painted the red dot up here. So if we paint this red dot and then we start to the downside, away you go. The red dot is just a VWAP going below the zero line. We're not going to use Market Cipher for this yet. We're just going to take a look and try and get a prediction on Bitcoin here. So what I had said yesterday is that Bitcoin it did go above, but it needed to close somewhere above. I called 49,500, but it's more like 49,300. So on this daily candle, it looks like it has a ton of support from the bottom. We're going to go into the hourly chart. It's going to look a lot different. So at this point, it is running up this upper trend line. It's testing. Eventually, it's got two options: to break through or to drop down, guys. So as we watch these upper trend lines, we're going to want to keep an eye on Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is it's a mover. It moves everything. As you saw yesterday, if you were following the market in red. So it's been really testing this, and I think we may test it again today. If it gets rejected from this again, I'm going to be looking into putting in a short. Of course, it's not straight up and down, guys. So if we cycle down to, let's go to the 3 hour, you can see it keeps getting rejected. Now, these cups on the bottom are bullish. These rounded bottoms are bullish. Rounded tops are bearish. You got it. But as you can see, we come up, no dice. Come up, no dice. Try again, almost dice, but then no dice. So we need confirmed dice on this one, guys. So as for Bitcoin, that's what I'm seeing. There is a lot of news. There's a lot of people getting involved in Bitcoin. New big money, bigger money than myself, bigger money than all of us put together. But the way I would roll this, guys, basic trend lines. They are very basic, guys. Trend lines are very, very basic, but at the same time, they are very, very powerful. In some cases, that's all you need. I don't use, especially in a bull market, I don't use too much of, if anything else, market cipher and trend lines. So you could do something like that. And then all these lines here, guys, all of these lines that we're drawing, all of these lines are, you see how they relate? See how they relate? Peak, peak, bottom, bottom, bottom. So each one of these lines is going to be a point of resistance, guys. So as you can see, the more you draw, the more resistance levels you have. So for instance, if this was to come down and break this line, you'd probably see it come up here and then maybe test this one and then come back down to wherever the next one is that we're going to find right now. So let's see if we can't find the next one. Where would I put my next one? You guys get to see me live basically doing this. I know it's a recorded video, but this looks like to be a fairly decent one right here. All right. You want to hit peaks, bottoms. This would be support, as you can see. So we have a peak there. You can just draw these guys. The more you practice drawing trend lines, the better off you'll be. You know what I mean? So I like to see the candle bodies. So we just want to spread this out just a little bit more. So as you can see, I would say that this is going to run this exactly almost as we're putting it. And then at this point, this is your supports, or previous support, previous resistance, right? And all these lines all the way down, you just draw them at the peaks or at the bottoms. So that's how I kind of get my chart started, guys. You get your horizontal lines, you get some other trend lines going on the vertical, and then you can almost see. So if it bounces off here and it goes up, you know, it might be coming up to test this again, which is what it looks like it's going to do. Test maybe about 49.5, 50,000, and then come back. And then if it breaks down, it could break through there and then find support here, here, and support rolling down. But as right now, guys, I would be keeping a very, very close eye on Bitcoin, especially if you are heavily invested and heavily diversified. It's definitely something you want to keep an eye on. Bitcoin runs the show still until another coin takes over, if it ever does. So hopefully this helps you a little bit with your trend lines, where to find them, and what Bitcoin is going to do. So short-term trouble, I believe so. I believe we're going to take a dip down in the next month, we'll say, to give me a little bit of leeway. But as for right now, watch your charts, be in there daily and keep an eye on your assets and your portfolio. So thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate your time. I appreciate you guys. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and ding that bell. And don't forget to drop me a comment, guys, and check out that Telegram. We're talking about this stuff all day, every day. I called this bearish 2 nights ago, and here we are, down in the market. Thanks, guys. See you on the next one.